Greetings. I've got an interesting question here. Eric Backer speaking from New Zealand, a naturopath. I've got a question here from a young guy over in England, and he's saying, Eric, I've done all your recommended tests, stool testing, for example. It shows I have no issues, but I'm still always bloated, gas, tired. What can I possibly do to get better? Well, if you've been stool testing through me, you would have completed the doctor's data or doctor's data stool test, which is a comprehensive stool analysis, 3 samples, including parasitology. If you came to me and you had bloating, gas, and were fatigued, and we did a stool test, it would have showed something. I don't think I've ever found anyone with bloating or gas who doesn't show something on a stool test. So if you didn't do the stool test through me, you may not have gone through doctor's data. You may have gone through another lab, and goodness knows what kind of lab that is. I every day get reports back from labs from all over the world, and some of these reports range from the sublime to the ridiculous. So sometimes I look at the results and I wonder how they can even call themselves a laboratory. So you need to be very careful what type of lab will do the analysis. So unless it's a lab like Genova Diagnostics or Doctor's Data, you should be very careful in actually believing these results if they're credible. This may be a non-ISO certified lab. They may not be registered with any pathology association. And it could also be what's called a dry lab. So a dry lab, I heard about that term a few years ago now. Dry labs, in fact, are no labs at all. It's just like a room like this with a guy printing off reports. And 30 to 40%, it's estimated, of laboratories in America are dry labs. They're bogus. They're in fact no lab at all. It's just a sham report. And they make a lot of money that way, just by sending out reports to people with random information. Is it nonsense? No, it's actually true. It actually does happen. There's actually people out there that rip you off, that do that kind of stuff. So I'd be very careful about paying money and having an expectation for a good result if you don't work with reputable, honest people, right? So if you've done a doctor's data test, let's just assume you have, and it came back with nothing, and you're still feeling bloated, gas, and tired, there's something you're not doing right. You're either not using the recommendations I've given you or following up. I don't generally get people coming back saying they're feeling bloated, gas, and tired after I've given them recommendations based on a stool test report. Usually they may feel a little bit, of an aggravation at first, but then they improve. So how can the test show no issues at all if it's a bona fide stool test and yet there's bloating and gas? I can't really understand how that can be possible unless you're not telling me, the whole story, or you're not living the kind of lifestyle that I would like you to live that's conducive to getting rid of these kind of symptoms. So something doesn't add up here. The guy's around 19, 20 years of age too, so I'm not quite sure whether he's either telling me the truth or, there's lifestyle issues there. So, yeah, I'd like you to contact me again and come back again as a subscriber, and please give me some more feedback on that so I can help you out and we can get to the bottom of this problem. That's what I'm here for. I appreciate it. Thank you.